Hey y'all, welcome back to the party. It's your girl BrittReacts, and today we are reacting to Anthony Jeselnik helps a friend get a susmortion. Let's see what he has to say.
A couple of months ago, I took a friend of mine to get an abortion. Get on board right now if you are going to. This is a very long, very true story.
Oh gosh, I'm not
Took my friend to
ready.
get an abortion. Don't worry, guys. Wasn't my baby. Wasn't important. I don't know if you've ever done that, ever helped someone to get an abortion. It's a big favor. It's a big favor to do for somebody.
Favor.
Not
It's a
an
big
easy
favor.
favor. Not an easy favor at all. And don't get me wrong, I am as pro-choice as they come, but still, the whole time I'm driving her, I'm just thinking to myself, God damn, there has got to be a better way to come up with new material.
So basically he's saying he took the girl because he knew this would make for a good bit. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
To come up with new material. And yes, I did just say I am pro-choice. That does not mean I am pro-abortion. You have other options. If you don't want your baby, you can still have your baby delivered, leave it outside any fire station in the country. They will run it over for you. That's true.
Let the record show the fire station does not do that, you guys. That is not true. That is not true.
They will run it over for you. It's true. It's true. It's the law. As far as I'm concerned, they've been heroes since before 9/11. Fun little New York joke for you guys. Now, people hear me tell this story, and they always say the exact same thing. Wow, Anthony, you're a good friend. You would help someone like that, Anthony. You're a good friend. Fuck you, no, I'm not. I'm not a good friend. I'm a great friend. You know the difference? Great friends wake up at 6 in the morning. Great friends drive to your house. Great friends pick you up and then take you to get your abortion. Good friends just babysit.
Something's wrong with this man. Like, his sense of humor is so dark and twisted. It's like, what? What? And the way he can deliver it in this like stoic kind of tone is also scary. It's scary. It's scary to me.
Now, I have given this a lot of thought. A lot of thought. And I still don't know if it had been my baby, would I have argued to keep it? I think about that saying they always use, you know, what if your baby turns out to be a great artist someday?
Is that a saying?
I don't need that competition. People ask me, what was it like? What was it like to take your friend to get her abortion? It was boring. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be fun and exciting. But trust me, the only person more disappointed than me that day was the baby, right? It was so boring. It was just me by myself for 2.5.
I would love to know what he thought was going to happen. Was it going to be like an amusement park in the waiting room? Like what did he expect that made it boring? Did he expect to watch? Was he expecting? I don't know. What was he expecting? Anthony, what were you expecting? Is the question that I have. That made this experience so boring.
So boring. It was just me by myself for 2.5 hours in an abortion clinic waiting room, bored out of my mind.
What did he think was going to happen?
I've never been to an abortion clinic waiting room before, but the magazines are not great. The whole place is filled with kids for some reason.
For some reason. This guy. I don't know how he delivers with a straight face the entire time. I don't know how he doesn't like break character more often, because like the stuff he says is just so ridiculous.
I mean, I thought they were kids. Turns out they were just ghosts. It's a different sort of thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's the high point of the story.
Oh. Okay.
But I'm only halfway done. So I'm in this waiting room for so long, and I'm so bored, that after a while, my mind just starts to wander. And I start to think about my friend and what she's going through behind those doors. And then almost immediately, I bring it back to myself.
Oh my gosh.
And I think, Anthony, what are you gonna say to her when she walks out of there? You should think of something nice to say. You should have a plan. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I blew it when she walked in there. I didn't have anything nice.
When she walked in there. Like everything is so over exaggerated, slowed down. It's just the delivery is so ridiculous. And I don't know how he does it with a straight face. Everything feels like it's deeper than what it really is, right? Like, I had my coffee this morning, iced with some caramel drizzle. It's like, bro, just tell the story.
It when she walked in there. I didn't have anything nice prepared. I didn't have a plan. The doctor called her name. She stood up, turned around to look at me one last time, and I panicked. I just went, kill him in there. I'm not proud of that. You know? I consider that to be a total failure.
Maybe.
Worst part for sure was the fist bump. I know that now. And yeah,
It makes you wonder who her friends are, that this is the friend that she decided to have her escort her to such an appointment. What are the rest of her friends like? Is he the only one available? Makes you wonder.
And yeah, she looked at me like I'm an asshole, but who is she to judge?
Oh my gosh.
But now the pressure's on me. Think of something nice for when she walks out of there. But I'm not good at that. That's not my specialty. thinking up nice things to say to people in their time of need. The closest option I could come up with in my own mind was, hey, did you lose weight? I know.
Oh, dear God.
Look, I'm
Oh,
not
my
proud of that either.
goodness.
Okay? That is useless. I can't say that to my friend. That is
Useless among other things. I just... I hope this story is the furthest story from the truth. I hope this is all fabricated.
That is useless. I can't say that to my friend. That is useless, except for the fact that it made me laugh. And that's when I realized I am chuckling to myself in the waiting room of an abortion clinic. I catch myself, I stop, I look up. I see a couple sitting straight across from me. The guy looks away in disgust, like he wants to fight me. But the woman leans forward and goes, "Hey, Anthony, big fan."
Not being recognized in a smortion clinic. Oh my gosh.
Which I always appreciate, never a bad time for that. Literally, any trimester is good. A couple of minutes later, a nurse walks out, comes right up to me, hands me some paperwork and says, "Hey, are you here for Jessica's abortion?"
He just told us her
At this
name.
point, I was so bored.
What did he do?
I just stood up as fast as I could and said, "Wait, don't you mean ultrasound?" And then I laughed for quite some time. I mean, really threw my head back on that one.
He's so like dubious, devious, mischievous, all of those words. I don't know how he hasn't cracked the smile. Well, he kind of broke character in the beginning, but like this is wild. I don't know how he does it. I would be cracking up just knowing how ridiculous this story is.
I mean, really threw my head back on that one. If you're wondering about the nurse, don't worry, she was a total pro. Did not laugh at all. So I got a little more time left in this waiting room, and it finally dawns on me, Anthony, you're just a terrible person. And you are never gonna think of something nice to say to your friend. So why not just get her a present? Get her a gift to make her feel better. That way, you don't have to say anything. But what do you get for someone?
I was just gonna say, is this a giftable occasion? Is it a giftable occasion? I don't know.
You don't have to say anything. But what do you get for someone who's just had an abortion? I had no idea. So I Googled it. You can Google that.
You can Google
works.
anything. Anything.
A website popped up, and I'm glad I looked at it too. It really helped me out. Because my first thought, commemorative coin does not exist. Yeah. Turns out it's actually never been a thing. I must have dreamed it. My second thought, flowers. Flowers are always good, right?
Right.
No.
No?
Not according to this website. This website said, do not get her flowers. Flowers are more of a romantic gesture. Then she's got to take them home, put them in water.
I don't think that's true. People send flowers for sympathy. They send flowers for get well. They send flowers for all kinds of occasions and reasons. Just maybe in this setting, it's not appropriate. Maybe, I don't know what gift would be appropriate for such situation.
Flowers are more of a romantic gesture. Then she's got to take them home, put them in water. Do not put her through that on this day. According to this website, flowers are the worst gift you can get someone after they've just had an abortion. Now, I took that advice on the day. I still don't think I believe it. I feel like we can all agree the worst gift you could get someone after they've just had an abortion would be a to-go box, right? Think of something worse and I'll change the fucking joke. The answer is to-go box. That would be inappropriate. That would be a real bucket of cold water on abortion day. No.
A to-go box? I think that one went way over. Oh, I have a crick in my neck, y'all. I slept so wrong last night. I'll go this way. I think that one went way over my head. A to-go box? I have to keep thinking on that. A to-go box.
On abortion day, no. According to this website, there's only one gift. Only one gift is appropriate after someone has just had an abortion. And that is a succulent.
The plant?
Do you know what a succulent is? Because I had to Google that shit too. If you don't know, a succulent is a desert plant. It's like a cactus. It's a plant that doesn't need water. It's a plant that gets its nutrients from the air, give her that. I said, absolutely not. I would never do that to my friend Jessica. I would never be like, oh, here you go, Jessica. Here's something else you never have to take care of.
Oh my gosh.
I would never do that. What am I, a monster? So I didn't get her anything. She eventually walked out from behind those doors. I didn't give her anything. I didn't say anything. I just stood up. I gave her a hug, helped her to the car, drove her home. And I sat next to her on her couch, holding her while she cried. I was a great friend that day. Such a great friend that even hours later, after she'd stopped crying, calmed down, and forgotten about the whole thing forever.
How does he know she forgot about it forever? What?
Forever. I was still there next to her, writing down all these jokes.
Oh, he is such a twisted soul. Oh my gosh. I'm going to go ponder on the to-go box thing. Feel free to let me know in the comments. And go have the day you deserve. Peace.